Au garçon, bring me another drink. Just kidding. I'm actually not at the beach. Yeah, I don't want you to be fooled or anything. I'm actually here in my office. But here's the deal. Owning a business is supposed to be about peace of mind. It's supposed to be about toes up on the beach, creating memories with your family, doing cool stuff, private jets. But for most people, it isn't that way. Business equals stress and chaos. They're trying to do everything on their own. And you know what? I get that it's hard out there, which is why today I'm making a video on my top 5 strategies on how I double every single year. I've been doing it for the last 5 years, and I'm gonna share all my secrets with you today so that you can have a little bit more of this. When I worked for somebody else, I loved the idea of working for myself. Then when I worked for myself, I hated it. And then finally, I learned some of the strategies that I'm gonna share with you today that started making business super enjoyable. Today, I'm literally having the time of my life. I don't have to work anymore, but you know why I do? Because there's a certain amount of time that I just spend loving it. For me, it's about 25, 30 hours a week. If I do less than that, I feel like something is desperately missing in my life and I'm not creating value in the world the way I feel called to. But honestly, if I'm consistently working more than 30 hours a week, I become crabby because I fall out of balance. It's not enough time at the gym, with my wife, with my kids, traveling, having fun that's out there. A business can provide you that peace of mind. It can actually build a world for you where you can really enjoy everything. And last year I started a half a dozen new companies. This year I'm doing it again. Like we're doing more than we've ever done before. But the really cool thing is that doesn't have to require more of your time. So having consulted with a number of different companies, industries, I've figured out why most people fail, why most people struggle, why they don't make it. And I've condensed all of those findings into one special video for you today to help you take your new business or your existing business or your old business and revitalize it to the point where today could be a year of literally doubling your business, leveraging 5 of these strategies. Bringing in Master Chief, why? Because we are in tough times right now. We are in decisive times. In 2022, Collins English Dictionary added a brand new word, permacrisis, to its dictionary and named it the word of the year to represent the compounding crisis seen in 2022, including inflation, the ongoing effects of the pandemic, the war in Ukraine, the mental health crisis, the government spending money that we don't have. Everything is just going crazy in the world, so they're even inventing new words. Permacrisis. There has never been a more important time to find financial security in such a messed up, crazy world. And so I am gonna tell you, owning a business is one of the best ways of creating that security this year, but not if you don't have the following strategies, 5 in particular. I own businesses in so many different industries, and the principles are all the same. And here's the first one. You gotta increase your leads. Literally, if you want your business to be more successful, you need more prospects. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that say, oh, I got a great product, I got a great service, I've got a great everything, but I just don't have a lot of leads. And often when I sit down with them, I say, if you can't show me in the next 30 days how to double your leads or increase your leads, it means it's probably something you're never gonna fix. You should take your business out back and you should shoot it in the head and start over with a company that has a better source of leads. Check it out. Stopping advertising to save money is like stopping your watch to save time. Thank you, Henry Ford, one of my mentors and heroes. Whether you advertise with traditional paid traffic or attract people through organic social media, make sure you implement an aggressive lead generation strategy to keep your pipeline flowing. Because sales is the lifeblood of your revenue, your organization. And so if you have a problem with getting more leads, that's a struggle that will likely never go away. Years ago, I read a great book by Jim Collins, Good to Great. And in it, he's got a chapter dedicated to getting the right people on the bus. Sometimes the reason why we get stuck in business is that we ensure that we're the smartest person in our business. There's only one problem. If you're the smartest person, you're always going to be the operator. You're never going to trust anybody else. Getting the right people on the bus is actually harkens back to Henry Ford, who said, shoot, I didn't know how to bring the modern automobile to the planet. I didn't know how to fabricate a car. I didn't know how to build an engine. I just found all the people that knew those things, that were the best at those things, and I put them all in a room, and guess what? They're the ones that caused it. My job was to be the visionary. And if you own a business, If you want something done right, doesn't mean you should do it yourself. You probably shouldn't. You might have lone wolf syndrome when what you need to be doing is hiring people that are smarter than you, better than you, more capable than you. And I know it's a little bit of a blow to the ego because it's like, oh, but Kris, you're saying that someone else can do this better than me? Well, check this out. If leads are the lifeblood of your business, then your team, your employees, they are the beating heart. Your business will fail without the right people to market, sell, and fulfill on your products and services. A truly excellent employee, team member, is worth 10 times a good employee. And here's my question for you. Would you fight for every person that's in your company right now? Or if some of them walked, would you kind of be okay and use it as an opportunity to upgrade? I find that we have people on our team like that until we start realizing that a company is not a family. It's an all-star team. When you go to the Olympics and it's for basketball, you're going to take the best players, the best point guard, the best center. You're going to take the best of everyone. You're going to try to build a super team. This is what you do in a company. An A player is someone that performs at a high level. These people thrive. It's beyond money. They're not doing it for the bonuses. They're doing it because it's in their nature and their character to perform. Here's my question. Do you have those people? But Kris, those people are going to cost me more money and I don't have more money to pay them. I'm like, tell you what, in most instances, A players that maybe cost 10, 20, 30% more money, they usually outproduce your good people at least 2, 3, or 4 times. The money is worth it because remember, when you are taking that asset, a human being, and you're giving them a salary, what you're doing is you're making an investment for ROI. And if you're trying to pay below the market, you're going to get what you pay for. But when you pay top of market or when you pay for the right kind of people and you attract the right kind of people, then you get significant ROI. Get the right people on the bus. Number 3, my friend, you've got to fix your margins. Check this out. Bernard Arnault became the world's richest man in 2023. His companies, which include Louis Vuitton, Tiffany & Company, Givenchy, all have one thing in common. They have extremely high margins. Whereas the average US business operates at 7.7% margin, Arnault's businesses have an average margin of 80% plus. So let's get really clear on what margin means. It means that you're going to take in revenue, a bunch of money. And margin is what you keep at the end of the day. So I have here 10 stacks of 10 grand. So this is $100,000. And let's just say that I'm one of these barely better than average lame US companies that has a 10% margin. And that means that if I bring in 100 grand and if I have a 10% margin, I'm going to keep 10 of the $100,000. Just cut 10% of your expenses. And that will flow right to your bottom line and double your margin. In other words, this company is not doing a really great job managing their margins because their expenses are too high and that's making their margins too low. You want to know why Master Chief is so baller? Because he's got Cortana, or the weapon. You know what I'm talking about, right? He's got AI built into the man's suit. What does it do? Helps him figure out where to go, who to shoot, who to kill, how to win, right? We literally had the world change in November 2022. AI has shifted everything. And you know what? It is a boon to every business owner that has been waiting and biding their time for their lucky break. And that's exactly what this is. ChatGPT exploded on the scene November 2022, but other AI such as Jasper, Fuel, Midjourney can help with very specific uses such as marketing, customer chatbots, creating logos, graphics. Ultimately, the benefit of AI is it allows small business owners to do 2 things: reduce costs and iterate faster. If a project needs to be completed so that the money can roll into the bank, AI says, let's do the project faster. It also iterates. It means, well, if you're paying a human to iterate, maybe they can do 3 units a week, but AI can do literally 300 units in a week. So you're going to find out more quickly the right way to get something done. AI is now everywhere, incorporated into all of my businesses, all of my departments. In fact, if you're a member of my team and you're not avidly using it regularly, you don't belong on my team because now you're officially a dinosaur. You're literally coprolite. You're like poop trapped in this resin. It's no bueno. AI, this is your opportunity to finally excel and get ahead. This is going to result for millions, likely tens of millions of dollars this year and for years to come as a business owner. And now for my major secret ultra hack. The 5th secret that I'm going to share with you today is get a business advisor. Check this out. A business advisor is someone who sees more talent and potential in your business than you even do yourself. Why? Because of the level of experience they have and where they've been that you can only hope to get to. You're looking for people that have achieved 10 times to 100 times more than you could ever hope to achieve, and use them as your North Star. Because the reality is they've already walked your path successfully. And now they can show you how to navigate it. They can show you what to skip. They can show you how to avoid pitfalls, trial and error. They can show you how to make superior decisions. And I'm going to tell you that years ago, I got my first business advisor, and it worked so well, I now have business advisors in most of my companies. These people literally, I consult with them, I text with them, I ask them questions, and they always help me make superior choices than I would ever make on my own. So you're looking for someone that gets your industry, understands your business, understands how to grow it, because I'm telling you right now that you might have to give up a little bit of equity or a little bit of profit share off your revenue, but oh my gosh, the ROI is insane. Look for this person, find this person. Kris, where do I find such amazing human beings such as this that can help me magically 10x my company? Well, you usually find them in masterminds, and the reality is they are out there. And you're actually looking at one of them right now. Right now, I work in a number of different industries with individuals that want to grow their companies, but not a little bit. I'm not interested in 10, 20, 30% growth. I'm interested in double, triple, quadruple, 10xing, 100xing. A number of my companies that have billion and multi-billion dollar potential, or a company last year I grew to 9 figures. This is my jam, and this is the space that I like to play in. So if you're interested in trying me on as a potential business advisor to help you explode your company, click the link below, fill out your information, tell me a little bit about you and your company. We'll get in touch with you and see, who knows, we might literally have the alignment of the stars, the magic that's required to help you take your company to a whole new level. Wait. You're telling me you watched the entire video, but you don't own a business? Well, we should fix that and get you one of those. Like right now, this year, there are 5 hot businesses, if I were you, that I would be getting into if I wanted to make money. Click right here. Let me show you what they are.